Hello, my internet fans. We're here again on location for this latest edition of Boy Rants. We are at the Lakewood Mall in Lakewood, California. Yet I'm wearing a Long Beach Clothing Company shirt. Thanks, guys. And I'm going to do a movie review for you guys. Now, if you caught the little hand gesture, I went and saw the Three Stooges, which I said I was going to do from the last movie review that Renegade and I did when we saw American Reunion. So, Three Stooges film, 2012, Farrelly brothers, Peter and Bobby Farrelly. These guys are good writers. They know what they're doing. Now, if you've been living under a rock for who knows how long and you have no clue who the Three Stooges are, then you are seriously out of the loop. You gotta go all the way back to the 1920s when they first got their start. The 1930s, they got their movie career going. 1940s, 1950s, they made some movies in 1950s and 60s. And there you go. Look them up. I mean, get on YouTube, guys. It's not that difficult. You know, they were funny guys, you know. They made slapstick legit. You know, slapstick comedy is funny. I mean, depending on how the slap is done, and I'm talking over Selena Gomez. I love this place. I love Lakewood Mall, and I love Long Beach Clothing Company. But anyway, you know, when you throw in a pun and you throw in a slap, you cannot laugh. Those guys were comedic geniuses. Their timing was perfect, you know. And of course, the Foley effects. You know, you hit them in the stomach. There's that boom, grab the nose, honk. You know, the eye poke and all that. You know, the grab the ears and all that. The slaps and everything. So let's get to the movie itself. The movie starts out. Oh, by the way, if you don't want to know the plot, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Listen to Selena Gomez for a few minutes. Hold on. I'm grooving. Yeah. Disney mark. Okay. The movie takes place mostly centered around an orphanage. And literally, 3 babies, Mo, Larry, and Curly, get left on the doorstep. The nun opens the bag and ding, there's the eye poke right there. Nun falls over a banister and whatnot. And here come the rest of the nuns. 2 of the nuns are played by Jane Lynch from Glee and Jennifer Hudson, the token. I hate using that word token, so she's the only black person. Well, the only black nun in the whole thing, and also the model from the Sports Illustrated issue, the swimsuit edition. Wow, she is hot. What is her name? I gotta get her name. Kate Upton. God, she's hot. And also Sofia Vergara, she's in it as well. So anyway, the babies are on the doorstep. They get sent into the orphanage. They grow up to be like 10-year-old boys. They're doing their shtick the entire time, and it's time to get adopted. And at first, Mo is the one to get adopted. So he starts to drive off in the car, and the parents say, you know, it's your birthday, because you're in our group, in our family. What do you want? And he says he wants Larry and Curly to come with him, but something happens in the end, and the boys stay at the orphanage, and somebody else gets adopted. They grow up, and then it becomes the Three Stooges shtick in the modern era. You know, they took a storyline where they have to save the orphanage because the orphanage is in serious debt, and basically they just take all the jokes and they throw them in there. You know, we'll work for food, you know, the sandwich board and all that and whatnot. Like I said, classic jokes, and like I say, every couple of minutes you get a slap, a poke, a fight breaks out, whatnot. The next storyline is that Sofia Vergara, if I am saying her name right, Yeah, Vergara, Vergara. She plays the gold digger, literally. She wants to bump off somebody and inherit a whole bunch of money. She tries to hire the Stooges. They get involved in it, and in the end, you know, all works out well for all three of them. You know, you get the iPhone joke. You get, you know, watch the trailer over and over again. Watch the old stuff. Now, the critics, you know, they kind of give it a bad rap, and in a way I can agree with them, you know, because the plot lines don't go anywhere in the beginning, so you kind of get lost, and then at the end they all mash together. They even invoke the Jersey Shore crew. So, you know, Snooki and JWoww and the situation, they all get invoked. Snooki gets eye poked and all that, which is just an excuse to give Snooki a job, because let's face it, after Snooki has her kid, who's going to want her around anymore? Nobody. At the end of the movie, the Farrelly brothers come out. Bobby Farrelly decides to show off he does the peck thing. And the peck thing, really? I mean, come on, Bobby Farrelly, what are you thinking? So he does his thing, and he shows the trick to the eye poke. And the trick is, you never aim for the eyes, you aim for the eyebrows. So when you go like that, you know, you aim right up here. That Mo Howard, back in the 70s, he would go on the Mike Douglas show, and he said that's how you do it. You just go bing, just like that. Of course, the Farrelly brothers come in and say, you know, kids, don't go poking your parents in the eyes. Otherwise, you'll get a slap across the face, you know. Mo Howard was, after the Stooges were done in the 60s, and he didn't have much to do, you know, he had no choice but to go on the Mike Douglas, you know, show how to throw a pie and all that. He would tell the stories, how he loved his brothers. If you didn't know, Mo, Curly, and Shemp were all the brothers. They were all the Howard family. Here's another thing. The Three Stooges were Jewish, but in the movie, they are raised by Catholic nuns. Religion mismatch. Go figure that one out. Like I say, overall, it's a corny movie, but if you know the Stooges, you will like this movie. It's worth the money. Get the DVD when it comes out. And you know, the previews I saw were mostly animated. We got Ice Age 3 coming out. We have Madagascar 3 coming out. Step Up Redemption is one coming out. And there was one more that I can't remember right. Oh, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. They made a third movie out of that. So mostly they were just kid previews. So the kids have something to watch when summertime comes around. Coming up next, movie-wise, May 4th, The Avengers. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. You got Captain America. You got Thor. You got the Black Widow. You got Hawkeye. You got the Incredible Hulk. You got Sam Jackson as Nick Fury. How many Hollywood superheroes can you put in one movie and watch the egos go crazy? I will attempt to be there on opening night with Casa D18, and you know, then we get to go to Denny's afterwards. You'll get another movie review off of this one. You know, Avengers, it's Disney, so you know, let's hope they don't screw that one up. You know, then after Avengers, I believe next year Iron Man 3 is coming. So let's keep the franchise going with that. They had to get backing from the Chinese people. So, whatever that one is. Alright? Three Stooges, 5 stars, or a thumbs up, thumbs down. I will give it a thumbs up. It is definitely Statboy approved. Don't forget, Avengers, May 4th. Watch our channel. We'll put a review up probably around May 11th. Alright? We're done with this episode. Thanks for watching. Keep the comments coming, wrestling-wise or other. I'm done. Statboy